Good morning, YouTube. Today's topic, are YouTube gurus killing your channel? Let me start by saying that you can get some good information out of these YouTube gurus, and some of them actually offer some pretty good products, some software that could actually help you in your YouTube journey. Where the problem lies, I think, is when you pay for their services. I've been watching a lot of these videos for a long time. I'm like the poster child for analysis paralysis. Like I research something so deeply that a lot of times I just lose interest in the topic because I've just pumped so much effort into learning and not actually doing. And that's kind of what I'm trying to fix by just making these videos off the cuff like this. I'm just trying to get out there and do it. Anyway, I've watched a ton of these videos. And one thing I've noticed is you'll see a lot of these guys making videos that sound like this. I analyzed 1,000 YouTube shorts, and here's how to go viral in 2026. Or I analyzed 1,000 hooks so you didn't have to. Something of that nature. And what they're doing, I think, is they're not analyzing 1,000 hooks. What they're doing is essentially creating a pay-to-play scheme, I guess you could call it. You pay them for their audience. So what they'll do is they'll go on explaining, this is how your hook should sound in 2026, and this is how your thumbnail should look. But what they do is they'll put an example up on the screen. They'll say, during my research, I came across this channel that is starting to blow up. And they'll explain the hook. They'll show it on the screen. They'll have the channel pulled up with, your catalog of videos. And it's right there on the screen. And they'll have it up there for a minute. And they're explaining things. And they might show part of the video. They'll show the thumbnail. And that isn't some random channel they came across. That's their student. That's you on the screen. And that may sound great right off the bat because these guys have massive audiences. I mean, some of them have millions of subscribers. So essentially you're paying for eyeballs on your product. The problem with that is people are going to flock to your page initially because they're going to want to study your process because this guru is telling them that you're killing it. So they're going to want to learn your process. So they're going to watch every single video you have. They're going to study your thumbnails. They're going to rewatch. They're going to watch that hook 15, 20 times over and over and over. They're going to subscribe to your channel because they're going to want to keep eyes on you and see what you're doing. The problem with this is eventually that guru's video is going to plateau and he's not going to really get many more views on that video, which means your channel is going to slow down and not get as many views. You may have gotten 1,000 subscribers off that video and you think, I'm in good shape. I'm killing it. Once his video starts to decline, you're going to realize that your videos are starting to decline. You're not getting 1,000 views every video anymore. You're back down to maybe 500 or 600. And you're going to wonder what the hell's going on. I'm still making quality content. My hooks are the same. My thumbnails are the same. Why aren't I getting as many views? The reason is all those views that you've been getting for the past few months are people who want to grow their YouTube channel. That's what they're there for. They're watching those videos to study you. Now, you may have a fishing channel or a cooking channel or a marketing channel. Those people that are watching your videos don't care about fishing or cooking or marketing. They care about growing their own brand. So they're not going to watch any more of your videos. Once they've used you for the reason they're using you for, they're not going to watch your fishing video anymore. They don't care about fishing. That's irrelevant to them. They probably never fished in their life. So now the algorithm is all screwed up because it thinks that this is your audience. It's not your audience. Your audience is people who like to fish, not people who want to grow their YouTube channel. So now the algorithm has no idea what to do with your channel. It's sending it to all the wrong people. The people who actually care about fishing or cooking or whatever aren't going to see it. And you're just going to die off. But then what they do is, these gurus, is 6 months may go by and they'll release a video that says, YouTube's changed. YouTube's changed their terms of service, or YouTube changed the way the algorithm works, or thumbnails have changed, whatever. And you're going to think, well, okay, there's the reason. That makes sense. I better go subscribe to this guy again and pay another whatever. And now the cycle continues. He'll do the same thing. He'll put out a video. I analyzed 1,000 hooks. Here's what I learned. And then they'll place you right there front and center in front of their audience. And the same thing is going to happen. Your views are going to blow up. They're going to die off. And you're going to wonder what the hell's going on. So I would say just be careful when you're paying these guys for their services. Make sure you know what you're getting. A lot of the information that you can get and the knowledge can actually just come from their videos. You don't need to subscribe or pay anything, for their services. Just watch the videos. You could learn quite a bit from what they're saying. There's one guy, I'm not going to say anybody's names, but there is one guy who's created some software that's actually pretty good. And I believe that you could just subscribe to the software on a monthly basis. You don't have to pay for his services to get access to it. But that stuff's all well and good, I think. You just really want to be careful about what you're doing with your money. Because not everybody's out here to make your life better. I mean, they're trying to make money. So that's all I got for today. Just wanted to kind of get that out there. I've never really noticed anyone talking about it. It's just kind of my own thing. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you've ever paid any of these guys and you've had a similar experience, or if that's not the case. If you know for certain that they're actually analyzing thousands of videos in order to make this video. I mean, that's a lot of work. So props to them if that's what they're doing. But I just don't think it's the case. But anyway, if you got something from this, give me a like, leave a comment. It helps me out a lot. Helps the algorithm kind of learn who my audience is and just get some of this information out there. So anyway, have yourself a good weekend. I'll see you.